passes for fury among your misbegotten kind!
Hey guys, hope you're well. Just wanted to give you an update with what I'm working on at the moment. I had some time off and it's given me the opportunity to try and finish, or at least get 90% done, a project that I've had laying around for quite a while. Now I've always been a massive fan of Fallen Angels, and I've liked the backstory behind them, and I've liked that kind of side of things with regards to the Dark Angels. I like the secretive side of things. I don't collect Dark Angels, I collect Blood Angels and a couple of other races, but I've always liked them as sort of like a part of the sort of fluff within 40k universe. So what I've started working on is a few of my sort of fallen angels. Now, what I've tried to do is I've tried to make them look like they're not specifically sided with Chaos. They're kind of just Renegade, so they're kind of in between the two. So the first one I've got here is the Sergeant. As you can see, I've kind of used a mix of marks of armour. So I've used a little bit of Chaos armour, a little bit of Marine armour, and then I've green stuffed on a very damaged robe that's not finished yet because I've got to do the bottom half. But then all the other parts of the model, so for example the backpack, the Dark Angel's mark on it has been damaged to show that they're not sided with them. And this kind of story I want to go with them is that they're Renegade obviously, and they fight either Chaos or the Imperial side of things. They're loners, hence why they've got a mix and match of armour to show that they've kind of been salvaging what they can from battles that they've fought. I really like the pose on this model as well. I try and make all the poses look like the models are very individual and characterised specifically for that model. So I've included a couple of things that are part of Dark Angel's brew, Marine's brew, Chaos brew, and I really love the Power Maul. The Power Maul is a really nice arm to put on the model, and I like what it does to sort of like the stance of the Sergeant. So there's a Sergeant for the squad, or champion, whatever you want to call it. I've always been a massive fan of the Cypher model. I like the fact he's a gunslinger, and I like the fact he looks really dark and sort of shrouded, and you don't really know too much about him. He's very, very secretive. So what I've tried to do on this guy is I've tried to basically make him look quite similar to him in the sense of him look that secretive and that side of things. Again, I've marked on the chest. I know it's painted black a little bit, but you can see I've damaged the Dark Angel marks to show that he's obviously a fallen angel. Same with the shoulder pad. The shoulder pad has been really damaged, had some bolter rounds, holes drilled into him to show that he's obviously a fallen angel, taking the marks off of the bolt gun, so it's just a plain bolt gun. But I really like this model. Again, damage the Dark Angel things on the backpack just to show, how he's sided, where his allegiance lies. But I really like this model a lot, and I love the pose. It's quite menacing, and especially I like the secretiveness of especially I've always liked the hooded sort of heads. So that's another one of the Marines for the squad. The third guy that I've had is a guy just wielding a bolt gun. I really like the sort of extra shield that I've put on there as well. I've used some Chaos shoulder pads, but what I've done is I've got rid of all the Chaos symbols and just filed them off, which gives a kind of damaged look to the shoulder pad as if it's been beaten and battered. But I've kept the skull because I think that also just helps and makes it look a bit more sort of evil. I've given him a sort of pelt in between the things. It's off a standard marine kit, but I really like what it does to the model, and the fact it kind of emphasises the fact he's like sort of swinging, looking for a target. I haven't damaged the shoulder pad on this one yet. I'm a bit unsure whether to do it or not. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think, whether I should or not. Purely because what it is that I don't know whether they should have some of their armour left and some of it not, to look like they've just turned. I don't know. So give me some feedback on that, guys. Let me know what you think. So that's another one of the Marines. Next guy, I really like this model a lot, is a guy wielding an old Mark Patton bolt gun. The thing I like about it is, again, I love the pose. I've got to do some green stuff work on the in between the arm and the body, but again, I've given him a nice sort of like bit of a tabard at the bottom just so you can put a bit of detail on there. I've used an old Mark backpack as well. You don't see a lot of these anymore, and I really like that, so I could kind of combine that with a bolt gun and also the backpack. But aside from that, pose again, very menacing, looking like he's advancing and picking targets as he goes forward. I've got to base them still, obviously, which I'm going to do. I don't know whether to put some more sort of cloaks on them or not, so give me some advice. Tell me what you think. And the final guy that I've got made at the moment is I love the sort of grenade arm. I think it works really well, and the pose, it helps with the pose. I've got a green stuff on a strap onto the bolt gun because he's obviously just wielding a bolt pistol at the moment. But I'm going to be putting a strap on the bolt gun, and it hasn't got a magazine either, which is something that I wanted to do. Standard Marine backpack, standard Marine. I've had a Chaos shoulder pad again. I've cut off and filed and misshaped the shoulder pad to show a bit of damage, but I really like these models a lot. I like the poses and I like the fact they look quite menacing, but I don't really know whether to do a bit more green stuff work on them and put some more sort of cloaks on them, or damaged cloaks. So give me some feedback, guys. I hope you like them. Let me know. Criticism or comments would be great. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put up a lot more videos with regards to the models I'm working on, and also going to be putting up slowly videos of the armies I've got painted, so you can see sort of the stuff I work on. Hope you like these. Look forward to hearing your feedback and any comments. And if you've got any advice with regards, if you've made some Fallen Angels before, then let me know. Thank you very much, guys. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks a lot.